Hi everyone, welcome to Power Core. Today we're going to mix it up with some side planks, some full planks, some V-ups, and some Supermans for our back. So let's get started right away. We'll start standing on your knees. We'll take some knee hinges. So I like to tuck my toes. I'll actually come to the side. Let you take a look. Stack your hips over your knees, hip width distance apart. Tuck your toes or untuck if that's easier for you. From here, take an inhale, go long through the spine. Then as you exhale slowly, just hinge back towards your heels, but keeping your navel to your spine, drawing your tailbone down. You can bring your palms to your hip bones. Lower as far as you can go. Engage your core and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up. Great for your core, but also feel it all the way through your quadriceps, even into your hamstrings. We'll take that 2 more times through. Option to bring the hands behind the head. Make it a little bit harder. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Lean all the way back. Keep your back flat. Draw your navel to your spine. Engage your quadriceps. Maybe this time hands come behind the head. Can you squeeze your low ribs in a little more and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got one more. This time we'll hold for 8. So sit back down, loosen up the quads. One more time through. Option to take the arms overhead for an added challenge, behind the neck, or simply keep them down at your hip bones. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hinge all the way back. Maybe you start with your hands low. We're here for 8, 7. Maybe they come back 6. You've got it. Press the hips forward. 5. Maybe arms go high. You're here for 4. You've got it. Squeeze. 3, 2. Go back a little more. And 1. Rise all the way up. Have a seat on your legs. Oh, that feels good. And then come up into standing on your knees, but with one leg out to the side. Bring the sole of your foot onto your space. Bring your hands behind your head. We'll take some oblique crunches from side to side standing. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop your right elbow as low as you can go. And then lift up, crunch it up and over to the other side. Can even release your fingertips towards the mat. Maybe they touch. Keep your body, your torso, in the same plane as your extended leg. So you're bending from the side body. To make it more challenging, keep the hands behind the head and see if you can go a little lower each time. I find the one to the right without the leg extended to be the hardest. Really have to engage the side body all the way from the hip up to the armpit. We've got 4 more of these. Remember, you can release the hand to make it a little easier. You've got 3. Maybe your hand releases this way. 2. 1 more each side, and then we switch it out. And then come back to center, switch it out. Extend your opposite leg. Sole of your foot plants on the floor. Hips press forward, hands behind your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch it down. Find your edge, and then lift it up and over. Crunch it to the other side. Maybe release the palms. This type of motion, it's not all that challenging while you're doing it, but you really feel it afterwards because this isn't typically something we do for core work, these oblique crunches in this way. But I know the minute I stop this, you'll really start to feel it. You can release the hands. We're here for 4 more. Keep breathing. Keep the torso in the same plane as your extended leg. We've got 2 more each side. Big crunches as you lower. 1 more. Oh, that felt good. Take a little twist. Right and left. And then let's take a boat pose or a V position with your body. So I'm going to actually do this angled so you can see what it looks like. From here, draw your knees in towards your chest, straighten out through your back, lower your shoulder blades, bring your shins parallel to the floor. You can stay here, or option to extend your legs as long as you can keep a flat back and keep your form, the integrity of the posture. So from here, bring your hands behind your hips so you're supported, and then lower down to your low boat. From here, you're going to make a circle with your legs, point your toes, and then as you pouring your toes together in front, straighten up to your high boat. Option to keep your legs bent, and then take it low. And then lift your chest toward your knees and lower down. So we've got 10 more of these. You can stay supported with your palms, or if you're feeling like you want a little challenge, you're feeling extra strong, you can try it unsupported, releasing your hands, and then lowering to your low boat, and then up. You might get a little momentum with a little rock to help you. Keep the legs engaged, lift through the chest. I think we have about 5 more. We've got 5. 4. Remember, you can always come to the hands. 3. 2. 1 more all the way through, up, and then lower all the way down, flutter kick, flutter your arms, keep your shoulders lifted for 10, 9, 8, 7, I'm getting off, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come into your chest. Rock and roll the length of your mat. Feels good on your spine. And then come up to a high plank. In your high plank, we'll hold this for about 20, 30 seconds or so. Draw your navel to your spine, lower your hips in line with your shoulders and your heels, high up on your toes. Squeeze the legs together towards the midline so everything is active and engaged. Your neck is long. We're here for 10 more seconds, and then we'll take a side plank to the left. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right hand to the center of your space. Pivot onto your toes. Come to your side plank. You can stack your feet like railroad tracks or stack heel to heel. Option to come down to your bottom knee. And actually, that is where we will start. Make sure your weight is stacked directly over the palm of your hand, grounding down through your finger pads. Lift your knee. Bring your left hand behind your head. We've got crunches here. We've got 8, 7. Your modification is knee down. 6, 5, 4. Elbow to knee. 3, 2, 1 more. Open wide and crunch. Pivot onto your toes, back to your high plank. Bring your left forearm down and then spin to a forearm plank facing the opposite side of your mat. Lift your bottom ribs up to the ceiling. We've got those crunches again. This time your top leg is lifted. Bend your knee. Take an inhale. Crunch elbow to knee and extend. We've got 7 more. 6. Press the floor away with your forearm. 5, 4. Back to your forearm plank in 3, 2. 1 more. Crunch it in tight. Then come to your full forearm plank. Take a breath. Calm your body. We've got to take that on the other side. Walk your palms back up to your high plank. If you need to take a break, drop to your knees for just a second. Get right back in. Firm your forearms and upper arm bones in.
We hold here for another 30 seconds. I think we're about 10 seconds in. 20 more. Strong through the arms, strong through the shoulders, building strength the longer you stay. We've got about 10 seconds. Then we take the side plank to the right this time. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes to the middle of your mat. Come into your side plank to the opposite side. Bring the bottom knee down. It can stay at a hover or leave it there on your mat. Right hand comes behind your head. The sole of your right foot is planted. Lift your knee up. You've got 8 crunches from here, elbow to knee. 1, 2, keep the shoulder stacked over the left wrist. 3, 4, modification is knee down and crunch. 5, 6, forearm plank. 7 and 8, open it wide, come to your forearm plank and shift it open to the other side. This time, left hand behind your head, right knee crunches in. Here we go. We've got 8 of these. 8, 7, 6, keep the bottom hip lifted. 5, 4, you're getting so strong. 3, 2, 1 more. Crunch it in tight to your side ribs. And then back to your forearm plank. Take a breath. And then lower all the way down onto your belly. We've got those Superman crunches. We have to work the back line of our body to keep our core balanced. As you're taking a breather, walk your hands out in front. Neck is long. Take an inhale, lift your feet, lift your fingertips. Take an inhale again. Exhale, crunch it back, lift your chest. Keep it going. You've got 7 more of these. Rising high as you crunch your elbows towards your side ribs. That's 3, 4. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift. 5, 6. Everything comes to a hover. 7 and 8. Hold it up and release it down. Take a breath. We have 1 more set of those, and then we'll close it out. Arms extend in front. Toes point back behind you. Inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, crunch it in. Got 7 more. You're almost done. And we've got 6. Lift your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll hold on this last one. Crunch it up and hold for 3. Maybe a little higher. 2 and 1. Hands come down. Rest your forehead on your forearms. Oh, it feels so good. We're almost done. We have to finish with our 1-minute plank. So let's not talk about it anymore. Let's get right to it. Get it done. Plant your hands. Come to your plank pose and hold here. I want to eventually work you up to multiple minutes in your plank pose, building strength not only through your arms, but your shoulder, your abdomen, your back, your glutes, quads, hamstrings, even your calves and ankles. So every muscle of your body, even your face, because you're grimacing, is engaged. Everything is active and firm. You're strong and powerful. You can do this. I think we're almost halfway through. I don't have my timer today, but your body can act as your timer. It'll tell you when you want to quit. But where your mind goes, your body will follow. So mentally know that you're strong enough and you can do it. Firm your forearms in. You can rock back and forward like me. It helps to take the mind off it, but you're still engaged in every muscle in your body. Let's stay here for another 15 seconds. Maybe we've been here a little more than a minute, but we need it. It's making us stronger. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep with it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Walk your hands forward. Take a big stretch for your shoulders and your hips. Come up to a seat, and you're done. Thank you for joining me for Power Core. Look for more videos coming soon, and I'll see you again. Namaste, friends.